Hi, this is Steve Jackson. Who is Steve Jackson? Aroma stores. Getting an aroma store. What the hell's that all about? Generally, through a few conversations I've had, I was speaking to a friend of a friend, or actually my wife's friend, and she was talking about that she wanted to open her a little essential oil shop in the local village, and some sort of aroma store, as I called it. And I said to her, well, I can see the main issue for you, because she was asking me about starting a business. And I said, well, the main issue is that you're going to have to invest in a lot of infrastructure. The shop, you're going to have to find a shop to put the stuff in, and then you're going to have to work to kind of build a customer base of passing custom. And yes, a village in the UK is a very nice place to have one, because you get a lot of custom through tourism and people out on a Sunday drive and stuff like this. But nevertheless, I still think you have that part of the week where it's a little bit quiet. And again, you definitely have to work on weekends. That Sunday you need to get it in, because you need to be open, because people will be travelling out to the countryside on their Sunday drives and looking around some of these niche shops like an aroma store. But nevertheless, she did know that I was with doTERRA, so we had a conversation. And I said to her, well, she said to me, could I use, would it be a better idea to use our essential oils? I said, well, that's really your choice. I said, but this is only a suggestion that if you work online at the start and get yourself kind of known and work from home, that means that you can kind of share the products through the week rather than worrying about the weekends. And then if everything goes well, you could maybe have some sort of presence in the village yourself over time. But this is up to you. But so the next question she asked me, she said, well, what choices do I have as, when I joined doTERRA? I said, well, when you join doTERRA, you have a few options, which is either a wholesale customer, or you can be one of our representatives. And after the conversation, as I usually do, I normally write an article and I put it up online, so not only she can read it, but anyone else can read it, because obviously this information, if one person wants that information, other people will want that information. So I thought it was a good idea for me to put it online. But the fact of it is, a doTERRA customer loves to buy their oils from a local consultant, and that's what I told her. But obviously I'm talking about this during the pandemic, so that scenario could be something less important than it was. The buying of products online has gone through the roof. But from my conversations and even emails, this is becoming less common to want to actually physically meet someone, because the internet has become so important. I often hear that customers say to me, is there, if for example they wanted to, is there a aroma store near them? And that is one of the bigger issues, is that people don't want to actually, even if you're interested in actually having a conversation or meeting someone to buy some products, or going to a shop to buy some products, often people don't want to have that one-on-one contact anymore. They'd rather you done everything on Zoom and then maybe bought some products, bought some oils on their website. That, for them, they think that's a lot safer, which in many cases it is. But this has become a frustrating situation for many people who want to buy the oils in the first place, and the situation became so frustrating for a friend of mine, another friend of mine, that she became a rep in the end, just so she could guarantee to get the oils as fast as she possibly could, and she wouldn't have to pay retail price. She could get it at wholesale price, and she'd get free products and all that sort of stuff. So she didn't really have any plans to start a business, as I said to the lady I've been talking to, or even sell the products. But over time, she realised that she could take advantage of the situation and make a lot more money than she thought she could have in the first place. But going back to my original conversation, is that the next thing she asked me was how much did it cost to open an aroma store with doTERRA? Well, as I said to her, in the United States would be about $35, but in Europe, in the UK, it's between 20 euros or £20, which is incredibly cheap, I think, so to start a business. If you think how much you spend at a supermarket daily, it's a steal. You only have to consider for a minute how much money you spend on other things. So I think it's not very much money to spend on starting a business. However, I think there's lots of other benefits of joining doTERRA and starting your own aroma shop as a wellness advocate. And this is my little list, which I think is important when it comes to this, is that you can, when you start this sort of opportunity, allow you to expect more from yourself and life, to have more choices and not settle for the crumbs from others. In other words, working for others. You can believe that there's a future that could be better than the past. Then you're able to offer your family more opportunities to live a better life. Then you can offer yourself luxuries that you could not otherwise afford. You can obviously meet people that are willing to help you and support you and be excited when you do succeed, which is very rare. There's always someone succeeds, there's some sort of, that's a bad thing, I don't know why that is. But and also you can learn new skills that you will stay with you and you'll be able to take on into the future, into other parts of your life. I mean, online skills are absolutely vital nowadays if you want to get into any decent job at the present. These are just a few positive aspects of apart from purchasing the oils and financial benefits. So having a business will allow you to share the products to customers and have that kind of feeling of achieving something and doing something yourself. Anyway, if you're interested in starting your own aroma store, click on the link around this page somewhere, depending on what platform I'm talking on, and I can help you get your aroma store started with doTERRA. Anyway, speak to you soon. This is Steve Jackson. with Who is Steve Jackson podcast. I'll speak to you later, and stay safe out there. Okay, later.